Bonjour et bienvenue, g'day and welcome to another episode of French with Mr. Parks. Today, we're in my kitchen because we're making chocolate truffles. Little French balls of chocolate fudge, they're so tasty, you're gonna love them. Let's dive straight in.
I got this recipe from the Poilâne cookbook and I decided to use about 40 to 50% dark chocolate because I like my truffles a bit sweeter. You'll need about 175 grams of chocolat noir, a bit of poudre de cacao, half a cup of thickened crème, 250 grams of shortbread biscuit, crumbled up into fine crumbs, and about 42 grams of soft salted beurre. For this step, you'll need a responsible adult to heat the cream just over a medium heat in a saucepan, just until it starts to boil lightly like this. From there, you'll want to pour that straight into the bowl with the chocolate and start to stir with a whisk, just until it starts to get nice and smooth and shiny and beautiful. I love chocolate so much, I want to marry the chocolate, but no! Resist the urge to marry the chocolate and give it kisses because it is still very hot. Ooh la la, so tasty! Now you can add the butter and keep stirring until it's nice and smooth and consistent. Now that the butter is all mixed in, stir in half a cup of those biscuit crumbs from before until it's nice and smooth. Here comes the hard part though. Cover it in plastic wrap and put it in the fridge for at least 3 hours. Ooh, bonjour! Okay, now let's talk about where to put the truffles when they're done. I've got this bowl. The bowl is small. Le bol est petit. Probably not big enough though, so I might have to use this bowl instead. This bowl here, the bowl is big. Le bol est grand. Maybe I'll have a few bowls for truffles of different sizes. I've got 2 small bowls here. The bowls are small. Les bols sont petits. You'll notice that adjectives, which are describing words, also get an S on the end when you have more than one. We very rarely say the last letters of a word in French though, so don't say the S. Alright, now I've got 2 big bowls. The bowls are big. How do you think we write that? You guessed it. Les bols sont grands. We put the S on the end of the adjective because it's plural, which means more than one. So now, let's have a little recap. Le bol est petit. Les bols sont petits. Le bol est grand. Les bols sont grands. Parfait! So here's where the fun happens. Get your chocolate mixture out of the fridge when it's nice and firm, and using a spoon, scoop some out, roll it into a ball with your hands, and then roll it in the biscuit crumbs, and finish off with a quick roll in the cocoa powder. So now we have une truffe, a truffle. The truffle is small. La truffe est petite. Hold up, what is this E doing on the end? There's E's everywhere, what's happening? Well, when your noun is feminine and uses la or une, we need to put an E on the end of our adjective. You'll notice that this time we actually do say the T. La truffe est petite. I might make a bigger one now. The truffle is big. La truffe est grande. Just like before, we add an E on the end, and this time we actually do say the D. La truffe est grande. So now I've got 2 small truffles. The truffles are small. How do you think we write it when it's both feminine and plural? You guessed it! We put the E on the end, then we put the S on too. Les truffes sont petites. I'll make another big one now. The truffles are big. How do you think we write that? Well, in French, truffles are feminine and we have more than one, so we'll add both an E and an S, just like before. Les truffes sont grandes. Keep making those truffles until you've used up all of the mixture. When you're done, it should look a little something like this. Oh yeah, fancy, fancy. The cocoa powder is quite bitter, so you don't have to use as much as I did, or maybe you can use sweetened cocoa powder instead. Also, yes, I did just take a bite and put it back, but it's not gross because I'll be eating all of them straight away in my stomach. Oh la la! Just a warning, they taste so amazing you might go slightly insane when you eat them, just like I did.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and I hope you get a chance to try some of these yourself. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, it's goodbye for now. Merci. Au revoir.